Hello and welcome back to my vanilla playthrough of Darkest Dungeon episode 5. I'm Icon and today we're going to dive deeper into madness and see what will happen there. So I'll first change the name here a little bit because I've obviously misread the comment. There we go, Zigo or Zigo. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but that doesn't matter too much. First off, we're going to select today's first target. Going to go after certain rewards again. Ooh, Vengeful Boots. That sounds quite tasty. The Rotgut sensor is also pretty cool. The 5% max HP minus is a thing I don't like too much, but then again, it's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of these. Pretty cool too. Accuracy is one of the worst stats on the leper, and that thing sure helps him out. Swift Cloak, well, plus speed is powerful for sure, and move resistance minus is not that much of a problem if you have the right kind of people on yourself. Yeah. I just wanted to look at that. My peeps are going crazy. That's the good stuff if you like to go for darkness runs. It makes it a lot easier. So, for my first run today, I really want that thing. Let's grind up some more experience on the Cove as well, and let's check out what we're going to take here. So, for some Cove adventure on the apprentice level, we're on an exploration tour. Okay, Covies are... They were vulnerable against... I keep messing it up. I always think they are vulnerable against bleed, but I think it's actually blight. I think it's actually blight, yeah. And I think it's always bleed, but game actually says their rubbery skin makes them resistant against bleed. Yeah. I don't know why, but I have really trouble to memorize that. Usually I have not too many problems with memorizing things. We're going to bring... Is that a musketeer? Yeah. I want to bring a musketeer on this slot, and I want to bring Papon on this slot. So it's the squad is quite rookie. Do I really want to do that? So, well, Panon is pretty experienced. Too experienced actually for this run. Don't want that. So, my sources of blight damage are pretty limited though. Well, I could bring Mortimer. Yeah, that's a good idea. These people have pretty good blight skills on their own. There we go. Captivate. That is exactly what I want to have. So, let's equip them up. Well, not exactly wealthy, but we're not poor either. So, Mortimer. Pierce is cool. Puncture, well, Adder's Kiss is only usable if on front slot, but I do want to have that. So, Impale is, well, also pretty good. What's that? That's a stealth breaking skill, I guess, if I read that correctly. It's a lot of things there, but yeah, de-stealth. That's the main effect that I read there. Okay, so obviously I spend a lot of money on him, but that's okay for me. These guys are quite important after all. So, I like to have that. So this is a very cheap way of de-stealthing enemies too. Some sort of stealth break is very nifty to have if you have a shield breaker on your squad, if you're having a campfire available. We're going to see why later. But I want the blighting skills here. There we go. So, Mortimer doesn't... Oh, it's Mortimer and Mortimer. I do like that. Why not? these circumstances might happen. I forgot to check the gear, but no. The rookie squad doesn't get any gear. Alright. This could be a terrible idea, but since it's only exploration quest, I think we should be golden. So let's pick up all the food, because food is important to heal. I really like to use food as a healing method. And we've got some bandages, these are quite important. Always bring a shovel more on these. Maybe I'll bring 2 more shovels. Some holy water never hurts. Okay, let's go. Always feel like I'm oversupplying, but I don't care. This difficulty level doesn't really need me to plan thoroughly in what I pick up and what I don't pick up. I enjoy that. I mean, I enjoy bigger challenges as well, but there's no sin in enjoying a lower difficulty level and taking it easier and relaxing a little bit. Alright, so there we go. There's some gold to begin with, and let's see, 50%, 50%, 60%. Wow, you guys are bad. 60% is always that chance, which makes me already a little bit nervous. So, dungeon is quite big, but the actual size of a dungeon to me always is rather more the question about the amount of combat situations in the dungeon. That's what makes the dungeon feel larger, not the actual length of the corridors. I mean, okay, if you ever played the Crimson Court DLC, you know that the actual length of corridors does also hurt, but, well, thinking about the Crimson Court gives me instant PTSD. That's another day's story. So, wow, we're taking the first turn from hell. Just happy that Papon was able to withstand that stun. That would have been really bad. Alright, I brought him because Eldritch enemies are pretty common in this area here. And this way we can take down our enemies a little bit quicker. So, well, the aimed shot can only be put onto these guys. Well, let's aim for one of those deep stingers and see what'll happen. Alright, barnacle barrier. And let's put that up and destroy the thrall before it explodes. Exploding thralls are the worst. They're like, it's like a big AoE damage for your whole party with stress included. It's the worst. Alright, so there we go. Let's try that one more time. That's the trick. Thanks for pointing that out. Because he can't guard himself and that thing, so he'll take damage one way or another. So I'll just be able to use that. Yeah, that'll work for me. They'll swap positions, no problem. Wow, that's a vengeful way to say goodbye. Nasty. Not bad. If you guys are trying a little bit harder, you're even giving this nasty boy another action. Alright, we didn't take it that far. I really love to use food to avoid having to use yay, 18% damage, to avoid having to use healing skills during the combat, because of course I have people that can't heal, but for me it's always superior to just keep firing instead of healing when there's just food to use after the combat. It's just my idea. Because in this game, I think offense is one of the best defenses, really. If you can bring down targets swiftly, you can avoid more damage. It's most of the time working quite well. There we go. Ah, this time the surprise is on our side. So if you like this series, if you like my work, please feel free to drop a subscription down below. It helps a lot to keep my content and my channel alive, and if you want to turn on the notifications or don't, I mainly am interested that we're going to enjoy some more Darkest Dungeon together. So let's keep slaughtering. I was hoping that would work. Alright. I think I... tricky thing about the Musketeers is they can hit the front slot with a lot of damage that easily. Their skills are all, their main damage skills are all more on the backside slots. So, how did this shuffle work? Considering that was puny. That was more, that was a negative balance. Oopsie. Sorry. Let's see. Maybe we can sidearm that. Yes. So the sidearm attack is a randomly targeted attack, so you never know if you're actually going to hit the target you want. But the good thing about the leper and the reason why he's so tanky, Solemnity can fix pretty much everything. So let's wow, this level 0 gear is so bad. Alright, there we go. I mean, they are always saving themselves from failing completely, so that's fine with me. Oh, what's that thing? Dazzling Charm. Stun skill chance. Too bad that nobody is featuring stun skills on my team, but I'm going to put that onto somebody. Oh, I forgot to put on trinkets. Dang. Still haven't got that habit back. This is one of the habits on that game that always takes a while for me to get back to it somehow. Oh, there we go. So this one is fixed with medicinal herbs, brings out healing qualities, and is always a nice opportunity to heal your party members from nasty things. I like that about the Coves. The Coves have really nasty enemies and such, but very unique curios that are really, really good for your for some special things. I like to avoid these. I don't know what the real benefit behind them can be. I'd really appreciate some comment about those, actually. I never looked into Wikipedias or such about the game because they spoil the fun out of me. But most of the time I only get doom out of these rocks. So we're going to take camp here, because it's always a smart thing to use your campfire if you have one. And we're also able to heal up a little bit. Look at this. Very, very low stress level on our peeps. So, that's not really necessary. That's a really good thing. I love to amp up speed on my team. So, let's see. 20% blight skill chance. Ooh. Prot and max HP. Nice. So I want that heal. Certainly a good thing. Looks like nobody here has any nighttime skills. So let's put up the marching plan. Really like that one. Snakeskin sounds good too. Prot and max HP is really a good combo. And we're going to... well, Dark Strength sure sounds nice. Somebody have a... well... let's do that. Plus damage for one companion. Let's put that onto the leper, because the leper can really dish out some big damage. He can't use the encourage on himself, of course, so... nope. No, don't want to use that. Alright. I want to pep talk him to at least buff up his resistance, so let's hope we're not getting the, yeah. The snakes! Alright. So, of course, I forgot to bring the Stealth Breaker before I went to sleep. Silly me. I should have brought that, because when you're having the Shield Breaker on your squad, this event can always happen when you take sleep. I don't know what what kind of background is behind that, but this thing here is stealth. This is the first time that we're running into stealth. Stealth simply says that you can't target the enemy before stealth has been broken. Nothing more, nothing less. So this guy here is basically invulnerable until the stealth is broken. I don't know if party AoE attacks can actually still hit him. I guess they do. But he's being guarded by the Rattlers anyway. I think AoE attacks should still hard stealth targets. Dang, slipping over the words like slippery snakes. Yeah. Ooh, riposte. Nasty, nasty, nasty. That's a nice combo, gotta say. No, come on, guys. The Musketeer really fails in finishing off people today. Alright. But, there we go. So... real, nasty thing there. So, I think this, will bring up 7 fights that bring up the background story of, this character. Oh! Venomous Vial. Thanks. And an Aegis Scale. Ah, yeah. This is a quite fun consumable. I'm going to ditch that. No room for this. And let's keep moving. The Aegis Scale provides 1 stack of invulnerability when consumed, if I remember correctly. I don't know if it's limited to turns, though, so I'm not using it yet. Ah, and there goes a trap. And goodbye to your dodging abilities. Goodbye to your speed. Traps here in the coves are at least not dealing damage, but the debuff is really nasty. I once used a shovel on these. It was a really bad idea. So, let's focus fire on the Thrall right away. And armor-piercing attacks are super good against the sea maggots, because they're mostly prot and few HP. There we go. Maybe we're even going to... yay! Good job, my friend. This time she did it. I'm proud of her. So, let's see. And put up some light. Alright, that's the nasty package, but luckily we get the surprise momentum. I really, really appreciate that. That's another thing I like about the Shieldbreaker, the absolute access over the enemy squad with one skill. I really like these characters that have the ability to hit everybody on the enemy squad. Or anybody on the... Ooh, look at that. 21 damage. That hurt. Alright. So we're going to put up that Adder's Kiss. Blight this guy a bit. That'll work better. Good job on the dodges again. And we're going to mark somebody here. Oh, that's mark doesn't do any good here because she's not going to be able to hit him. Silly me. But the minus dodges may be good for something. I mean, we all know how good my formations are at missing people. Well, not like that would help that helped anything. Alright. So, we're going to... Oh, I had a stealth remover equipped. Well, didn't use it. Didn't need it. I think that was enough. Perfect. A move stone. Well, that's usually an item I just sell away, honestly. I'm not a big fan of this trinket because increasing the effectiveness of my movings, of the skills which move my enemies are just like... Okay. Not too impressive. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, I'm taking the free room here because I want to get out of here as soon as I can. We're already having big pack of loot. And this is pretty much a free room. With such an inexperienced party, I'm quite happy if we're able to finish fast. As soon as I have parties with better equipped people, especially resolve level 2 people with their full gear, are really good at clearing these dungeons without running into too much trouble. So, they are growing hungry. Oh yeah, there's some more heirlooms and gold. That's good stuff for us. And there's another big battle. Okay. So I'm going to consume this thingy here. So 1 block remaining. Awesome. I'll just go for a nice and nifty dodge. Alright. Good stuff. And goes there's the stun? No, okay. At least something. I'm going to focus my power into the thrall before that guy thinks he's going to shield him. That wouldn't be good. Wow, nice nice resistance here. This guy is resilient. Alright. I'm rolling such low damage numbers today on her. Alright. These guys are only hammering out the stuns. Not a single bleeding skill yet. Bad humors. Oh, come on. No! So, what's that? Minus 20 max HP. Well, I'll chop into that thing. I don't want to go for AoE. I want to get rid of single targets. I'm emphasizing that a lot, but I know it's important. Wow, that was dodge number 3 of 1 fight. Nifty. Well, these things have a dodge rating of 13, so it's fair enough that they dodge a lot. Alright. How high is the stun resistance? 70%. So that's some epic rolls for sure. Leaving that 1 HP. Man. It's professionals at work. I love a bunch of resolve level 0 people. There's the outcome of the combat is always quite comical because they're all struggling so hard with hitting their enemies sometimes. It's quite fun. There we go. But now we've nailed it. They stopped swinging at the wrong spots, and got some blight on her. So, no, that's the other item necessary. Always keep mixing them up. Alright, but I don't mind. Full HP on my shield breaker here. More heirlooms. Awesome. So, what kind of item I'm gonna ditch? The holy water. Could have ditched the torches instead. But we're going to return now. Nice. Alright, so we got that nifty thing for Leper. Now I need to start reminding myself of equipping trinkets again, so... Like I said, it's a bad habit. And I was wondering if there is any mod for this game that allows me to lock certain trinkets on somebody, like if I use the command to unequip all trinkets and I could say like, but keep this one, put a lock on it. That would be an awesome mod. Is there something like that? If yes, please inform me because I want it and I need it as soon as possible. Alright, so let's keep doing nifty things. I want to have a few more of them deeds because I really do I have enough of the crests? I don't care. I'm going to make enough of the crests. So, 1 more of that, and the rest is these. Alright, we got it done. These are really important things. In my opinion, even more important than the skills. But maybe I'm wrong about that, don't know. So, sadly, no talents I want to have another time. Except for... The Plague Doctor, yes. You are invited to stay a while. Other people can go. We're having a lot of money right now, I'm noticing that. That's cool. So I'm going to send... No, Mortimer, I'm not going to send him anywhere. Ooh, I like that one. The Man-at-Arms can be played well with a little bit less speed. Light skill chance for the Grave Robber, but I don't like reducing Grave Robber's dodges. Dodge is such a nice stat on them. Light Amulet, well, that's most of the time nothing useful at all. Immunity Mask, oh yeah, that's a good one too, but I don't have the necessary personnel for that. Cleansing Eye Patch, how useful, how useless. I'll rather take that eye patch. So we're going for another turn on the Coves today. It's a Coves day. Let's check them out. We're now taking less level 0 people, but the Plague Doctor I definitely want to bring up. And let's see, let's take Garen for another turn here. And I really want to take Burners for another turn, and well, Grindhouse. Okay, but I'm going to change that again. Even though Grindhouse really sounds like a nasty thing. I really like it when I get these named combos. I never aim for them specifically. I'm always just very happy when they just happen. Alright, let's quickly equip everybody. I think Garen I already equipped properly. So Burners is getting... Oh yeah, I'm having enough money to just happily buy everything. It's one of my favorite approaches. So there we go. Even having money left. Awesome. I'm not using the blueprints yet because blueprints are costly. And let's go for another turn. So there we go. Bandages, medicinal herbs, holy water, keys, well, maybe only 2. And a shovel more than usual. Alright, there we go. I didn't even look what the quest was. Yikes. It's another exploration. Okay. Whoa, that's a nasty one. So I'd say this time I'm taking that room too. Wow. That's a long tour. So this episode will be running a little bit longer than usual, I think. But I don't mind. I really like to do 2 dungeons per recording because I feel like that's a pretty good ratio of content. Because if I would do only 1 dungeon, it would just feel like not too good. Maybe on the higher tiers, when the combats are going to get more and more spicy, I'm going to do that. Oh, I didn't bring up his skills, but that's okay. So, these guys already acted. I'm rather taking the Plague Grenade then. Alright. So, yeah, why not? Let's use some Blight-heavy strategy today. And some additional artillery to soften everybody up a little bit harder. Alright, so the Thrall needs to die. Wow, that was... My people always kept dodging that skill that I didn't even realize that it causes stress damage to be hit by the Thrall. Amazing. Alright, that guy just didn't quite die, but that's okay. Only takes 1 more turn. But now I want to get rid of that zombie before it explodes into my face. Alright, there's only 1 more enemy left, so I'm going to bleed remove here. Battlefield Medicine is such a nice skill. It's one of my favorites. The best thing about Battlefield Medicine is that it's always curing the Plague Doctor alongside. So this way, I consider the Plague Doctor as one of the most powerful units to keep your party cleansed from Bleed and Blight. I think there's pretty much nobody who's doing that equally good. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm open for that. because I like new informations, you know. I'm not that convinced that I know everything. Ooh, bleeding pendant. Well, that's a really useless thing, and you see, I again forgot to put on trinkets. So, next episode I'll do that better, promise. It's always when I start playing Darkest Dungeon again during the tier 1 dungeons, I keep forgetting it, and I keep forgetting it, and I keep forgetting it more. Even though it's not good to keep forgetting it. It's really useful to have those trinkets. Whatever. I'm going to learn by suffering. That's just how this game works. Learn by suffering. I'm not using food right now to use to heal up Garen because I have such many healing skills on my squad. Oh, this one. These are to be cleansed. Oh, no. This one? Yeah. Anti-venom. So you can get some heals out of that. I only knew that you're needing some kind of cleansing for that. So let's turn up the light again a bit. Alright. There goes the scouts. And once I pass that spot, I could be thinking about how I want to proceed to cover up as many rooms as quickly as possible. Alright. One of those parties. So, well, let's stun the tank. I really like to stun the tanks on them. And take the zombie next. Because in terms of damage dealing, the deep stingers are really harmless. This guy is the next most dangerous thing on the enemy squad. Oh, I again forgot to change his skills. Dang. Really need to slow down my pace a little bit again with that game. Keep playing too hasty, I noticed that. This will kill me later on. But I still have time to change my pace again. Oh, yikes. Alright. Oh, man. So good. They so good. So... I'm not happy with Poissan's skills right now, but I can't change it either. Right now, at least. Yeah, that goes lengthy without good reasons. So, we're going to put on the revenge now. Spread some blight. It's always a nice thing to do. Especially since we're not, obviously not able to burst our enemies down. Alright, that guy is a goner. And I'm going to try and heal up my man-at-arms a bit. This combo is insanely resilient. They might be slow, but we can... it's going to be so hard for our enemies to actually kill us, due to the fact that I'm able to even cleanse away the bleed of the weird reconstructions of the occultist, if necessary. The Abomination has let's transform that. Has self-healing skills on himself too, so that's it's really easy to keep these people alive. I just decided that I don't want to drag along with this fight too much longer, and I'm just going to take the stress and whip out his battle form, because I have a hard time in breaking down that Pelagic Guardian, and I can't hit any blight on him right now because I have nobody able to do that because I messed up skilling my Plague Doctor correctly. I'm sorry, friends. But there's always a way to work around your mistakes. Let's fix that, though. The Sun Cloak. Alright, and I'm going to Oh, the bleeding pendant is Hellion only. Dang. Alright. Let's take that. And buff Garen a little bit more. And now let's go for the changes here. I want to have the Noxious Blast. If I have Poussin on that slot, it's going to work like that. Okay, so man, let's move like that. All right. Gar. Misclicks. And there's the question when to use the campfire, but I think about somewhere around these rooms. Alright, no scouting happened. But I'm pretty certain that I can just take this way down there and ignore these two rooms to achieve the 90%. That should work. There's the fish. Alright. Tapeworm made that happen. I didn't know that was actually a possible interaction with this curio. Something new to be learned every day. Okay, another of this, oh boy. Call of the Deep is so nasty. It's such a big power-up for these baddies. That's why I take down the Pelagic Shamans as quickly as I can, always. Not cool. So I'm going to try to at least stun the last action on their team to make it at least even. And now let's try and take down the guy in the front. Blinding gas. You guys, you stop moving. Alright. He had stun resist. Didn't do anything for him. Going to slam in a Noxious Blast here and, oh dang. 10% resist chance. Okay. Let's see. More stuns? More stuns. Not cool. Oh, more illnesses. Next time I'm going to have trouble to heal everybody. Cure everybody. So that was one really, really bad turn. Gotta say. At least the buffed guy is dead. I didn't want to go on this guy here because he's already... He's not buffed, so his damage is lower. And I know the main attack of the Man-at-Arms is powerful enough to tackle that down, and I was aware of this move, so... Luckily nobody missed the shot there. Alright, we're going to camp after that fight. I don't want to fight again. I love these guys. Yay! Like a boss. Come on, you can do it. Thanks. At least they didn't screw it up this time. Alright, so about this loot. I'm going to ditch these trinkets, actually. It's a hard choice for me, but I'm going to do that. Trinkets are not that irreplaceable, especially not these common ones. So I'm going to free up some inventory room now, so it's going to be no problem. Oh, we can cure somebody with Plague Doctor. He's quite a useful person if you happen to have some illnesses there. So, alright. Let's check out what we can do here. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Let's do that. And can I do something more against stress? Doesn't look like it. Well, but at least we can bandage up, and let's hope we're not going to get another ambush. Alright. Yeah, that's the worst. Alright. Oh man. Let's transform. Bring out the beast. and move a square forward. That's a really horrible formation. You can always try and retreat, I think, even at this event. Or can you? No, that's not possible. Okay, so let's just do that. What a horrible combination here, but okay, this guy's down. Going to use that one. Spread some debuffs. The Man-at-Arms is a very versatile unit. And from here on, the Abomination can move while acting. This is a very, very cool interaction. And I really like it that the Abomination works like that. So I'm going to destroy this guy this time, because the Shaman is not that big of a damage dealer on himself. Stress Wave is annoying for sure, but... So, looks like we're done here. Let's use Rage. That's a very powerful single target attack there. And done. Stress is getting pretty high though, sadly. But, ooh, it's back, get back to party order. But we should be done quite soon, so... Well, like I said, the length of a dungeon is mainly determined by the amount of combat in it. Because combat is the thing that takes the most time in this game. And there's another trap. Looks like insanity is possible. Oh boy, we're having the good loot today. So, more prod. I like that. And there goes another fight. But at least we got the surprise on our side for once. So, let's do this. I'm going to attack this fellow. And we're going to go for a Plague Grenade here, followed into a Abyssal Artillery. So this should pretty much destroy their backline. Done. Alright. Going to follow up into Retribution and just hope that these guys will attack Garen instead of my other people. But there goes, of course. Why should they? Why should they? Oh gosh, go home, you stupid. These guys' faces, they do remind you of something, don't they? Don't tell me they don't. I really hate this situation when these Pelagic Guardians get to whip out their protection skill and you have no armor breaker on your squad and your plague damage dealer gets stunned all day and gosh, that's so annoying. When they get their job started, it's so hard to get anybody to get their protected target dead and they're just there annoying you. Not dying, inflicting bleeds. But at least I'm almost done with that one here. Whoops, little mouse slip. At least that mistake went on me. I can live with my own mistakes. So Garen will bleed for my mistakes. I'm sorry, man. Wow, that's a lot of bleed on him. Gonna use a bandage on him. Alright, there we go. Book of Intuition. Nice. Let's take that. So more power-ups. So let's go this way. If I'm lucky, we don't need to take any further fights. So I don't have the necessary item for this curio, and most of the time taking Curios without the necessary item is a bad idea. It just is. Rule of thumb, it's a bad idea. Alright, there goes another little squad. But these guys at least are quite easy to kill. There's a lot of damage in them, but they at least die quite quickly. Just spreading out the damage a little bit. Because I know that I have a hard time in bursting down a single target. There we go. This guy is dead. Crush this fella and take down the musket. Well, let's reduce our, some stress from ourselves. Absolution is a very good skill for that. Let's toss some damage in there. Oh boy, I didn't expect to run this long, so I'm very sorry. Next episode will be, if I do 2 medium dungeons in a row, I'm going to do two episodes out of that, obviously. I didn't make it in time, but I hope you guys don't mind, or leave me a comment if you don't mind to see lengthy episodes in general. I don't mind either to do longer episodes, so I'm actually open there to do it as it pleases the audience. Alright, so let's fetch up some more healing here, just in case, because I don't know what's behind that door. Alright, let's just hope we can end this adventure peacefully. Wow, that was a lot of fighting in there. That was really one long dungeon, but I think the next room should be all it took. And let's see. Ah, the next one is empty too, so I can at least check out what's inside the corridor. Alright friends, so, oh, we're actually needing the next room too. Wow. So, nice loot though. Really nice loot. So it might have been a long trip, but it was a lucrative trip. So thanks so much for watching, my friends. It's always a pleasure. And I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the trip as well. Like I said, there were a few questions along the road that I would love to hear from you some answers. And apart from that, if you like this series, leave this video a like. If you want to support my work and this channel, leave a subscription, turn on the notifications if you want to, or don't do anything of that. If you don't, I don't mind at all. I just hope you have a wonderful time until we meet each other again. Until then, my friends, see you guys next time, and we're going to sit in front of a closed bar then. Bye-bye.